Welcome back to Artificial Intelligent Finances. You know we usually cover financial matters, but today we're delving into the dark world of true crime. We've uncovered a chilling story of how the pursuit of wealth turned deadly, in what's now known as the Fortune Heist. So, buckle up and join us as we unravel the sinister secrets behind this shocking crime. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss a video. Story: The sinister secrets of the Fortune Heist, how greed led to a chilling crime. In August 2021, the world was shaken by the brutal murder of 42-year-old multimillionaire Elizabeth Fortune. A trailblazer in the financial industry, Elizabeth had built her fortune through her expertise in hedge funds and her astute investments in technology startups. Despite her vast wealth, she was known for her charitable work and dedication to financial education. The Fortune Heist began with the unlikely alliance of three individuals: Sara Reynolds, a 28-year-old personal assistant drowning in debt and hiding a gambling addiction; her boyfriend, Alex Carter, a 30-year-old mechanic with a history of petty crime; and his brother, Jason Carter, a 32-year-old ex-convict with a violent past. Desperate for a way out of their financial troubles, they devised a plan to abduct Elizabeth Fortune and extort a ransom of $10 million from her family. For weeks, Sara gathered information on Elizabeth's schedule, security measures, and personal habits, using her position as a personal assistant to exploit her employer's trust. With this inside knowledge, the trio meticulously planned their heist, acquiring weapons, disguises, and a remote location to hold Elizabeth captive. On the fateful night, they infiltrated Elizabeth's well-guarded mansion, using a combination of stealth and cunning to bypass the security systems. They surprised Elizabeth in her study and overpowered her before she could call for help. Binding and gagging her, they transported her to their hideout in a stolen van, leaving a ransom note behind. The authorities launched a massive investigation, following every lead and examining the evidence for any clue to the kidnapper's identity. A breakthrough came when a forensic analysis of the ransom note revealed traces of a rare type of ink used in art restoration. Investigators soon discovered that Sara Reynolds had recently purchased this ink for a supposed art project, arousing suspicion. As the police closed in on Sara and her accomplices, the situation at the hideout grew tense. Paranoid about being caught, Jason Carter decided to eliminate their captive, believing it would erase any evidence linking them to the crime. Despite Sara's and Alex's objections, Jason carried out his plan, brutally murdering Elizabeth Fortune. Conclusion: the Fortune Heist ultimately ended in tragedy, as the authorities located the hideout and arrested the trio. The shocking details of the crime and the depth of the betrayal by a trusted employee captivated the nation. At the conclusion of a high-profile trial, Sara Reynolds, Alex Carter, and Jason Carter were each sentenced to life in prison, without parole for their roles in the Fortune Heist. Story: The Phantom Thief, a twisted game of cat and mouse. In the bustling city of Valeria, there existed a master thief known only as the Phantom. This enigmatic figure had earned a reputation for pulling off impossible heists, targeting the city's wealthiest residents and most secure locations with uncanny precision. Each heist was marked by the Phantom's signature calling card, a delicate white feather left at the scene. As the Phantom's notoriety grew, so too did the frustration of the city's elite and law enforcement. With each daring heist, the pressure mounted on Detective Remy Lacroix, a seasoned investigator with an impeccable track record. Lacroix became consumed by the Phantom case, devoting every waking hour to hunting down the elusive thief. Meanwhile, the Phantom's true identity remained a carefully guarded secret. By day, the thief lived a quiet, unassuming life as Amelia Winters, a skilled accountant working for a prestigious financial firm. Amelia had fallen into a life of crime after uncovering a web of corruption within the city's financial elite, using her unique skills to expose and redistribute their ill-gotten wealth. As Lacroix closed in on the Phantom, Amelia found herself in a precarious game of cat and mouse, juggling her double life while outsmarting the detective at every turn. The tension between them grew, with each daring heist pushing Lacroix closer to the edge, and Amelia struggling to maintain her secret identity. The climactic final showdown between the Phantom and Lacroix occurred during a grand gala held at the city's most lavish estate. Amelia, disguised as the Phantom, planned her most ambitious heist yet, intending to steal a priceless artifact and expose the corruption that had gripped Valeria's elite. Meanwhile, Lacroix, suspecting the phantom would strike during the gala, laid a cunning trap to catch the thief in the act. As Amelia executed her master plan, she finally came face to face with Lacroix, and a thrilling chase ensued. Amelia narrowly evaded capture, but not before leaving Lacroix a final piece of evidence that would expose the city's corruption for all to see. Conclusion: the Phantom Thief story became a legend, a tale of crime, deception, and a fight for justice against insurmountable odds. Lacroix, torn between duty and morality, ultimately chose to reveal the corruption, becoming an unlikely ally to the very criminal he had once pursued. Together, they changed the course of Valeria's history, proving that sometimes, the line between hero and villain is blurred. Outro: thank you for joining us today on Artificial Intelligent Finances, as we delved into the sinister secrets of the Fortune Heist. If you found this story as gripping and chilling as we did, please give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more financial insights and true crime stories like this one. Until next time, stay safe and keep making smart financial decisions.